length, and it was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was nuts because, you know, after the 4th, 5th line, I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like, I got my, you know, I did it, I experienced it, like, I'm good. But it's like, you can't just say you're done. Like, you got to go down and to get back down to the ground. You're all the way up in the air.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to finish. So that was crazy. We went horseback riding. They put me on this little tiny pony. Mind you, y'all can't see me, but I'm a big dude. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a big horse.
Yeah,
babe. Like, I felt so bad for that horse.
But they said he was the strongest.
Nah, he was strong. He definitely was. But yeah, you know, all in all, it was like a long day. It was fun. But it was a super long day. So, yeah, by the time we got back to the resort, it was already like 8, 9 p.m. And it was too late to set anything up, like dinner-wise. And we were both so tired. So we ended up just going to the buffet. We grabbed some food, and we went right back to the room. So in my head, I'm like, how am I going to do this now? 'Cause, you know, I'm all, like, my plans is all kind of messed up at this point. So honestly, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this thing right here. You know? So we're in the room. You know, we tired. We just had showered and everything. And she's laying on the bed. And I said, babe, I got something for you. She had no clue what was going on. And, I pulled the ring out. I got on one knee and I proposed literally right there while she was laying on the bed. And I think she was just hit crazy off guard. Like, she did not expect that, you know? So it was amazing. Like, it was a great moment. Like, it was just the two of us. You know, nobody was there. And babe, I mean,
it was perfect because it was how we like our relationship, like at night, just us talking, relaxed, you know, in private, a moment between me and him, and like I was crying, and then I cried and I kissed him, and he's like, "So does that mean yes?"
Did he say yes?
Yes! And he had a perfect plan. He had them wet.
Yeah, we
He had gotten strawberries
from.
Yeah, so he put it like in the champagne. It was nice.
It was cool.
It
was a good night.
What is one thing that you definitely learned after getting married? Like, one thing that you're like, if you were to give advice to someone else, that this is a must in your marriage, what would it be?
Be honest. Always. No matter how crazy the truth is, just be honest. Because even if it's like a white lie, it just makes room for interpretation on behalf of the other person. And like, it gets lost in translation, it gets crazy, and you don't understand what's going on. So, you know, no matter what, always be honest.
Yeah, I mean, honesty is key, you know, because, like Laura said, it could be the dumbest little thing that you don't even think, like, who cares, you know what I mean? But trust is such a huge factor when it comes to a relationship and marriage. Like, even if that one tiny little lie that you think, who cares that I'm even saying this, it doesn't even make a difference. It just escalates. And, like, you know, if for whatever reason that lie is found out, like, that trust is just breaking down. You know what I mean? And you don't want that. So yeah, honesty is huge, and just patience. Patience is huge, honestly, because when you in a relationship, when you're married, I mean, like, nobody gets married to have a fight and say, all right, you know what, we're breaking up. That, you know, marriage is forever. Yeah, it's forever. So, like, you gotta be patient with each other, because you're always gonna have differences of opinion. We're all humans, you know what I mean? We're all individuals. Nobody's gonna think exactly the same all the time. It doesn't happen like that. So you gotta be patient with each other. You know, y'all gonna have differences of opinion when it comes to things, but like, learn how to communicate. Learn what the other person reacts to. You know what I mean? And, you know, just be kind. Be kind and be patient. If you know what a person's buttons are, like, don't push those buttons. There's so many ways to communicate that a person is actually gonna react to, in a positive way. Mm-hmm. And, impatience is just gonna, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard. Mm-hmm. Marriage is hard anyway. Marriage is hard just, even if you have the quote-unquote perfect marriage, which there is no perfect marriage. It's still going to be hard. Yeah. So, when stuff happens, you just got to learn how to deal with it in the best way. Honestly, that's the best advice I could give. I mean, we've been married almost 3 years. I know people who've been married 30 years. My parents, I'll tell you the same thing. Just be patient with each other, talk to each other. Always come home.
Always come home.
If you get in a fight, it's okay to leave just to blow the steam off, but always come home. Don't stay out the house.
Yeah, we definitely say we don't go to bed mad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, listen. I would say if you could avoid going to bed mad, do it. But it's hard. It gets hard. People fight.
I mean, we've had fights where the last fight we just had, I don't even know why the hell we were fighting.
I don't know why, but we was up
we were up to 5 in the morning because not one of us could go to sleep. And I was out here in the living room. He was in the room, and it was we would both be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it was none of us could go to sleep. And then finally we talked it out, and we actually expressed what was wrong. Mm-hmm. And then we went to sleep. It was nothing.
Awesome. That's the fact that y'all actually both was nah, you know what? I'm gonna stay up even if I break dawn. I'm staying up. That's amazing, because that just shows y'all both willing to fight.
Because I was I love her so much. I'm like.
I always say there's one thing I will never give. If I give up sleep for someone, then that's how you know it's real. I don't give up sleep for everybody.
But I was, doing that whole fight, I was like, God, you sent me a real one because I look at myself from 5 years ago until now. Yeah, I'm matured as well. If that was to happen to me with someone else, I would have been whatever. I probably would have left and just, did something stupid. But I'm nah. I love her so much. We gonna fix this, and we did. I honestly, I forgot what we fought about.
I did too.
That happens. You do this whole big thing, and then you don't even remember what happened.
But I think one thing too is because right now, because that's another question we both want to ask you. So we preparing for the wedding, so that's another thing that's on our back right now. It's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it's okay, you got to do this, do that. We got to save up and things like that. So
that's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Before I even get into that, can I just say one more thing, just on this topic? This might sound crazy, but to me, fighting is healthy.
Yeah.
I would never, ever, ever, ever tell any couple never fight because to me, it's healthy. You grow from fighting. Fight any couple that will come to me and say, "Oh, we've never fought. We've been together 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and we've never had a fight."
They're not being honest with one another.
That sounds crazy to me because relationships are real. This is not reality television. This is real. So if you've never had a fight, to me, it's how honest are you being with that person? Because, like I said, we all individuals. We all think differently. Our brains are all different. So for you to tell me you've never fought, that just means somebody's not being real. Somebody's just letting the days pass and letting anything rock, and it's just cool. And it's you don't want to live like that.
And I think I'm sorry, but I think about what Sadery told me when we first started dating. She was telling me, I want to see you one day when you really get mad. I want to see how you react. Because, low-key, I was kind of the same way because I want to know how she is when she mad. Yeah. And I know, but it's something that, it's something I can, it's not like a negativity. It's we fight, but we make up like 5-10 minutes later.
And
you know,
and you build from it. You learn from it, and you get stronger. Honestly, like. You gotta fight. I'm not saying you should be fighting every day or every week.
Like, don't be petty and look for it.
Yeah. Like,
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
it's okay to not agree all the time.
Yeah.
Don't just let anything. If there's something you don't like that your partner is doing, let it be known. Because go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I also think that that's just like in any relationship, not just your relationship with your significant other, but your best, like me and my best friend, we don't always see eye to eye. There are times where she'll get upset at me and I'll get upset at her, but like that just makes our relationship grow as friends. Like now she knows what button I don't like push, or I know what button she doesn't like push, and like you get to know each other. It's kind of boring when you don't get to see that person in that element, because out of every fight, there's always a lesson to be learned. Yeah. And if you don't ever learn a lesson, then what are you gonna do? Yeah. Like you're just gonna be okay with you're gonna get upset and just let it.
I mean, I have a thing like if I don't fight with somebody, that means I really don't care.
You don't care. Yeah.
I don't care about you coming or going or staying in my life or whatever. If I fight with you, it's because I'm bothered, because I love you. You know what I mean? So, it just shows how I care for my feelings for another person.
Plus, when you fight, you get to make up after.
Yeah. I was about to say that, but
I'm gonna keep it PG, but you get to make up. So,
and it's so good to make up.
It's so good. No, but someone once told me that they're like, if you have gotten to a point in your relationship where you just don't like fight, or like you just don't feel the need,
you're tired,
then that's it. Like your relationship has reached that point.
And I'm pretty sure, like before we all, met each other, like we was in relationships before, and we felt that. Like I was out when they was in Target. That was I was telling you that. Like in my past relationships, like. I was at a point where I was like, why should I fight for something that I've been trying to fix for a while? And I'm just like, whatever. Like, I just let the whole relationship just go down the piece, whatever. Yeah. With Sadery is different because it's like, I have that foundation, like she the one who encouraged me to open up more. Whether it's, if I see something wrong with anything, because me, I'm a type of person, I tend to hold stuff in, because I like my mouth, I feel like sometimes if I say something, I hurt somebody's feelings, or I may not make don't make sense.
It might not come across how you was thinking.
Yeah, so she taught me, like, just say it,
Yeah, I think that's important too. And yeah, man, it's just about each both of us, anybody, just saying how you feel. Don't be disrespectful. No. Don't be malicious.
No,
you know what I mean. But there's ways to come across and say what you feel in a way that is constructive.
Now she do hit me with the pillow, dude. She mad at me. I try to act serious, but I be laughing. I'm like.
I think that's also happened with us, though. Like, we've learned to fight a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times that, I'm not gonna lie, we've like crossed a line with the fighting. Because it happens, like, emotions get in the best of you. But I think we've learned more and more of, like, how to speak when we don't agree on something. Because that's important too, because you don't want to disrespect somebody that you love. Like, that's not gonna continue. That might be you might be able to slide once or twice, but like consistently being disrespectful and malicious, it just becomes emotional abuse at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, no matter how mad you are at that very moment, whatever you say, you can't get that back.
Exactly.
Because there's gonna come a time where you're not mad anymore.
And you're gonna be like, oh man,
like, damn, like
I
wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I think you also have to realize that too. Like, me and John are really good at identifying when the other needs their space. So, like, yeah, we might be mad at each other. Like, that night when I was out here in the couch,